This is a video chart presentation of INFRAX Systems brought to you by allpenny-stocks.com with technical analysis by Andy from Understanding Pincher Plays. INFRAX is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading on a ticker IFXY. Still looking at a 9-month chart. So had itself a pretty good downtrend going, bounced off the bottom, and this is just a monster move, almost a full 10-bagger from top to bottom. Came back, has held the gains pretty well. A lot of times they want to dip all the way back down to the bottom, but INFRAX has definitely set up a support level right here through 0.05. It's making a nice climb back off of it. We're going to take a look at these indicators and see what they're telling us. A great move right through here. From a technical lesson, this is where we talk about the break of the money line breaking through zero. You can see at that point the kind of move that the stock made. Of course, it's retraced, still holding a nice uptrend. We just got a bullish cross of the signal line, which is reflected by the histogram breaking through zero. Same look to the PPO. Very nice uptrend, holding it, making higher lows. Just broke through zero again with the histogram, giving us the bullish cross. ADX in a very nice position. Really tried to flatline these last few days, which is nice, telling you that downtrend that it was in with the strong pullback has lost its strength. It's in a trading pattern now and appears like it's going to try and make a turn and turn back this way. You want to see that break of 20 and ultimately the break of 30 to show some real strength coming back into this trend. MFIs, of course, got a big spike real quick. It did make a pretty big move off this bottom at 0.05 all the way up to 0.09. That's almost a double. So there was a lot of strength in that and shot these MFIs up. Thing to pay attention to right now is this 21. It turns sideways. We want to see it break through 50 and we want to see it hold over 50. If the 7 wants to pull back, that's nothing to be too concerned about. What we want to see is these three get in close proximity to each other and start trending over 50. A break through 50 and a sharp move is great, but a trend over 50 is even better. Put that through there on the accumulation distribution to show you that it's starting to make a little uptrend. And that's reiterated by this Chaikin money flow. Another good technical lesson. Even throughout that downtrend, when that price was dropping so quickly on the retrace, this Chaikin money flow kept moving back towards zero. That tells you that buying pressure is starting to overcome selling pressure. Here, selling pressure is super strong, but little by little, the buying pressure is winning out. And now we've moved back to the green side of zero. And it looks like it's going to try and stay up there. So this has a pretty nice look to it. That's a good technical lesson about divergence in the Chaikin money flow with price per share. CCI, again, another strong move off the bottom, holding over 100 right now. It can reach exaggerated levels. Many of these indicators can. They can trend over what's considered overbought or oversold for a long time. Lambert considered the buy point, the break after 100. So you want to see this hold over 100, stay with this green area filled. If it breaks back down through 100, that means trading more towards its normal range. Just one more indicator to be used in conjunction with all the others. Full stow, definitely getting some momentum to it. Sharp move upward. Much like the MFIs and even the CCI. If this wants to come back down, holding over this middle ground is important. A strong trend is what we're trying to achieve there. So a lot of momentum coming into this stock right now, according to the full stow. Tricks, those of you that follow our charts know that I like the tricks. I always want to see it uptrending, and I typically want to see it over zero. So I want to see this bullish cross happen to the signal line, and I want to see this get back over zero again. But I like that it's continuing to make higher lows and developing a nice uptrend. RSIs kind of fall right into the same idea as the full stow and such. Trading over 50, that's where you want to see it. That's bull chart territory. All three of them have broken through it. They're giving a little bit of indication of flattening out right now. If they want to turn back, we want to see them hold over 50. You can see back through here, break through 50, and even with the big selling day, and they tried to turn back down, held 50, and there came the move right after it. So we want to see this hold up there. It makes for a strong chart. It's just bull chart territory. And you want to see them RSIs breaking through it as the start of it, trending above it as the finish of it. From a support and resistance standpoint, kind of touched on at the beginning of the video, made the big move, came back down, got a rounded look to it, bounced right off this support level at 0.05. Pretty good support all the way through there. A little bit of resistance right there, classic TA, resistance becomes support. Held again when it came through here, made a nice move. And it has a little bit more right here through 0.06. It wasn't super strong based on the candles here, but it was pretty strong through here as a resistance level. So we need to look at this area as a support level. If this indeed does try and pull back, we want to see it hold that for sure and then continue to try and make a move up. But I'm not real sure if it'll pull back that far because these two candles right here are called a piercing line. It's a piercing line that was confirmed by this next candle and then two more green candles on top of that. So this should be trying to establish a new uptrend. It might want to try and pull back a little bit and then make another turn. Just want to see it continually making higher lows and moving its way north. And that's what this chart has been doing. And that's a nice candle pattern. Piercing lines are pretty strong. It didn't come at the definitive bottom, let's say down here, or even right through here. But it's a 2-day reversal pattern. It's something to keep an eye on. On the fun side, going to the north side, it's going to meet a little bit of resistance right here at a penny, typically because that's a psychological barrier. A penny just seems to act that way. A dollar seems to act that way. Solid numbers like that, they seem to act as support and they act as resistance. So it's going to see a little bit of this psychological barrier right there. Not too much PPS resistance. There is a little bit through here, but that's not that great. This isn't going to see a lot of resistance based on the candles until it gets more up in near here. See, it was a pretty good support level right through this area, a little bit higher, kind of dipped off it right there, a little bit of resistance right through there. But here comes that 200-day moving average as well. It's dynamic, it's twisting down. It's going to intersect with this somewhere right around this area. So I would look for that to be a pretty good source of resistance right up around 1.5 pennies. But again, that's just monster gains from where it is right now, in my opinion. See a stock make that kind of a move. So we're going to look for this just to really try and develop an uptrend and continue moving to the north side. I want to see it take out 1 penny, and then we'll see what happens if it can trend up farther this way and how it deals with the 200-day moving average. Right now, holding this 50 days important. All the other moving averages are curled in underneath it. This has a pretty good chance of trying to make a stronger move to the north side. As always, this annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. Thank you for watching and trade smart.